dated his brother's
Killer.
murderer's
Yeah.
ex for revenge killing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the gentleman on the right hand side, his brother
Step
was
brother or half brother.
his half brother, excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do all that, but his half brother
Right.
was murdered by the father of the two boys in the picture. And that young man is in jail. So, in an effort to get back, he weaseled his way into this young lady's life, abused the children, took pictures of it, and recorded it, sent the videos to the father before he ultimately turned around and stabbed the mother, 23 years old, 23 years of age, before he stabbed her to death.
Yeah.
Um, they say revenge is a dish best served cold, but goddamn, man, they say violence begets violence, and hurt people hurt people. You
Yeah.
know, oftentimes I always say, man, we can't dictate how somebody responds after they've been hurt. But goddamn, I mean, this was some diabolical shit. You know, to get in with the baby mama, smack the kids around, and then stab her to death, man. That's a different kind of torture.
And, and, and,
Uh
and it
oh,
was and it was their father,
you muted,
right?
brother.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was the kid's father. It was the kid's father. That's locked up. The kid's father killed his brother.
Yeah. And he laid in wait and he got active on them internets and
Yeah,
befriended this woman and like slid up in her DMs and she fell for the bait and yeah, was smacking up the kids and ended up killing her on some old get back.
right,
Years later
right.
for his half brother. But yeah, this is diabolical to the capital. Um,
Yeah,
this you can't even make this up.
That's
This
a
is stuff
lot.
they make movies about shit like this, man.
yeah.
That's a lot.
Hmm.
It is. It is.
I don't. Ooh, I don't agree,
Oh
but
shit. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
I don't
let
agree.
this be a PSA for ladies to be
Ouch.
careful who how
Say,
you like who you bring around your kids and you know what I'm saying and do your background check, man, because I'm
do
sure
your
this dude
research.
probably has some shit online about his dead brother, and I know you know what your baby dad did. You know, like, dude,
There
he
you
didn't
go.
slid on this dude. Like, do your due diligence on these folks nowadays, especially when you got kids. Damn.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because
That's all I want to know. Did she know?
well, go ahead.
No, that's all I want to know. Did she know?
Well,
She probably didn't know.
here's the thing for me, man. You know, you fucked around and you picked one ain't shit dude.
Right,
All right, you had kids by him. He's out your life. All right,
right.
okay, you get that's your one.
Yep.
But you can clearly look at this dude and see that he ain't shit. And this is the type of motherfucker you wanted to have around your children.
Yeah.
At some point, man, you know, while you're not responsible for your death, you're responsible for the company you keep, man.
Yeah, she's got a
It,
type.
But
hey,
ouch.
that's
Yeah.
my type. That's my type. And it
Yeah.
took her
Here's here's
life.
here's my thing, and I have to, because there is women. I guess that it'd be like lonely women, or they go for, or yeah, like you said, that's my type, and I totally agree with that. But it's just like, what the fuck? But he probably came in like, hey, you look hurt. He probably gave her everything. He probably was, how do you say it, studying her and knowing the
Yeah.
right
He did
things
his
to say. You know what I'm saying? That's just like
he
he came
did
in
his
like
homework
shit.
and she
Like
didn't. Yeah.
right, and that's the thing. Like women,
Yeah, but you know
you have
what? Even again, you got two baby boys.
yeah, you
You got
shouldn't like anybody around your kids. Period.
you know, or you know, you vet them. You know, let me say something. My wife, when we first met, I was supposed to come and meet my two oldest sons. I was supposed to come meet them early on, and she told me once. She said, you know, I don't just bring them around my children like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I'm not ready for, and I respected that shit to the utmost.
Have to.
she said instead, how about I take you to Vegas for your birthday? I said, shit, oh yeah, let's do it. And we had a blast. And when I finally met him, hey man, the fact that we married, that's the tale of the tape. But I remember my mother didn't just bring any old. My mother really didn't have a dating life because she was more worried about being a mother and raising her son than she was being up in the motherfucker's face. And again, you could look at this dude, man. Nobody's saying you got to be lonely, but you can't forget to be careful, and that's with anything in life. And now, you know, your babies were abused. You know what I'm saying? But now you're gone. So now they got a father that's in prison for I don't. They didn't say how long he was in there, but you got a father that's in prison, and now you got a mom that's in a grave. So these kids' lives are ruined. You
Ruined.
know what I'm saying? Because of everybody's decision, because of every adult's decision in this particular scenario, these kids' lives are ruined.
Ruined.
Yeah, every adult in this situation let these kids down, from the
There
Let
you
father,
them,
go.
mother, and to this dude.
like,
They clearly young, in their 20s, maybe
like,
early 30s. Uh, this generation, man, they live online. All
Yeah,
he had to do was sit back, befriend her, and watch her timeline.
right.
Like, oh, she goes shopping on this day.
and
Oh,
these
she dropped the kids off over here. So he could cater his game to everything. Most dudes do now
Right.
these days. They cater their game towards the type of chick, like she on Instagram. She doing
do is
everything
glorify.
online.
All you gotta do is glorify a female.
That's it.
Because at the end of the day, and I brought this up before, because some of these women is being rat raised, so they don't know better than to vet no man. They want to sit up here and he think I'm beautiful, so I'm gonna
Hey,
open my legs and do X, Y, Z. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is like you, and I
rat
have
race shirts coming soon.
Coming
no, but
soon.
I have to agree with you, low sodium,
Coming
because
soon.
my mom, like, she put her dating
Fuck
on
is rat
on
race?
hold for us, or she was dating. She ain't bring no men, no stray men in the house to be
Come
around
on, man.
to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you just got to be careful because it's a lot of females out here, and I'm gonna speak on it. It's a lot of females out here that got these young babies, little kids, little girls getting raped, and you cool with it. You cool
Yeah,
with it
yeah.
because you need a man in your life. Like, bitch, wake the fuck up and deal with your gifts that God gave you. I'm
That
sorry,
reminds me of a
because I
situation.
don't picture bitches like that. Like, it's
Our boy Corey Holcomb was talking about a situation how he stopped dating chicks with kids, and
yeah.
because he said they were in bed, him and the old lady, and then her
Be
oldest
fucking with
daughter
the
jumped
kids
in
in
there,
bed, right?
Hold on,
and
Sticky, what you?
I'm sorry.
no,
No, I was piggybacking on what he was saying.
he said that the oldest daughter jumped in the bed with him or whatever, and she threw it back at it, and he jumped out the bed like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
Huh?
You know,
What?
she threw her ass back at him, and he was like, oh, what the hell? What's that? The little girl got up out the bed or whatever, and the chick was in the bed as well, and she asked him, "Do you like her?"
What the fuck?
Like who?
The
Her daughter.
daughter,
Hey man, listen. Let me
yeah,
tell you something, man. On
yeah.
two occasions,
He was like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out. Come on, man. Shit is
man.
crazy.
On two occasions, I've turned down. Oh, these girls was bad, but you gotta have some character, man. And
Mhm.
I had one try to give me some while her 5 year old was asleep, and another
See,
one while her baby was asleep on the bed. I said, man, I ain't doing this shit. What the fuck I look like?
yeah,
And
yeah,
strangely enough, I told some dudes that, man, I'd have hit that shit. Man, nah, fam. Nah, that's not how I get down because somebody in the situation got to think about them babies. You
That
know
part.
what I'm saying? Like when I'm like, what the fuck the kid doing here? I ain't thinking this. You getting off hot and bothered. I can't do that. That somebody got to think about. If you ain't gonna think about your babies, I'm gonna think about your baby. If I was a man and I had a child, daughter or son,
Mm-hmm.
and me and the mom may not be together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I know the mother get lonely and she probably gonna bring somebody around my kid. I would want her to bring somebody around that's gonna think about my kids. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's a
you
child,
also
man.
you
What
also
if
got
that
to think
kid
about
wake up and see something?
What? Just think about this, man. Think about this. If she's willing to do that with you, how many times do you think she's already done that?
I'm glad you asked that, big bro. The one girl, her daughter, what was her child? I remember her specific because she said I think her the girl was black, the child's father was Korean, and she said because she stayed in like a one she stayed in a one bedroom at the time, and the grandmother slept on the goddamn couch, and she said, "Oh, it ain't nothing. I've done this before. I do this all the time." I said, "Yeah, I can't do that shit. Not me."
That's how you get sobered up. Either you get sobered up or you get turned on. You know, I
Man,
would
look,
get sobered up and be like, man, I'm out, and please lose my number. You
let
know?
me
Can I
let me
say
tell you
something?
something.
Go
That,
ahead, Mr.
I'm,
G.
I'm, I'm gonna say this to low sodium. It's a lot of men that don't think like you at all because their mind is straight on pussy and their mind might be on kids. It's a
Yeah,
lot of motherfucker that vet bitches with kids so they can get to their kids. You know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
another thing I want to say is like I lost a lot of friends, cool friends, like truck driving friends. Like they'd be telling me stories like, "And I ain't even gonna hold you, man. She had a kid in the bed. I'm hitting it." Like
See,
your mind as
Yeah.
a woman, where is your mind at as a woman? Because although now, mind you, you got somebody in y'all both in perverse mindsets. So you got somebody that might have that baby next to you, and because he inside of you, you don't even know what the fuck. You ain't even worried about your baby. She just laid over there, or he just laid over there. He might be touching on that baby, or
yeah.
doing something in the middle of y'all having sex. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even fucking know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, get your mind right if you're a female.
Man, look, let me tell you something. I've been in some situations with some women. I'm gonna say this in Texas. This was oh man, like right when I first moved there.
Mhm,
I had met this young lady and she had her son was cool. He was like 12 at 12, 13.
mhm.
And me and his mom went in the room, ain't nothing happened. We fucked around a little bit. But when I walked out, the look that this little dude gave me,
Yeah.
I said, damn.
It's the
He
look that
looked
he gave
like,
all of them. Like
mind you,
you did it. You did it too, huh? You one
I
of
done
those
brought
type
this.
of. You one of
Yeah,
these type of motherfuckers, huh? Okay, you dirty motherfucker.
yeah. And
This you ain't got no morals, no character, nothing. I had hopes for you. I had high hopes for you.
come on, man.
Sodium. That's the look he gave you. Like
And
God,
mind you, I brought him. He was cool. I'm a kid dude. I brought the little motherfucking video games and shit. He was a good kid. But when I
mhm.
came out that room with his mom, he looked at me like,
I
This ain't
guess I
gonna
ain't gonna
last.
see
This
you
ain't
again.
gonna last.
Yeah, I ain't gonna see you again. That's I know this. I know this routine. Oh,
Because
so
nine
well.
times out of
right.
10, daddy ain't in his life.
But
Yeah.
I felt like his dad was back in the yo. But I felt like I don't know. It was just this feeling, man. We grown. He wasn't in the. But just the fact that it's just kids ain't supposed to see certain shit.
That
Mhm.
You
part.
know what I'm saying? And you ain't supposed to do certain shit with children around. And like I said, I've been in some scenarios, some situations. Oh, the baby sleep. I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm cool.
Mhm.
I ain't that hard up. You know what I'm saying? I could go
Mhm.
find something else. I ain't that hard up. Like you might just cause you know some other trifling motherfuckers that'll do. I go find me a one-legged bitch and be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Not one legged.
Yeah, one legged.
Hey, I
One
rather
legged.
that than have sex with a baby
She
daddy.
must not know, Cuddy.
You don't know.
I can't even have
Sorry,
sex with
Miss.
pets. I had pets. I can't even have sex with pets around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
she don't know.
She don't know. That's we'll fill her in. We'll fill her in. We'll fill her in.
One day she'll hear the
One
story.
day. Yeah, you,
Oh
you'll
yeah, you
get it.
Mm,
must know.
All
I
right, man.
know.
Let's keep this going, man. We
yeah.
going down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole again, man.
But hey man, yeah, hey ladies, and
Be
I'm not
careful.
put and I'm damn sure not blaming this woman's death on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not absolving this dude. I'm not giving him any kind of if clemency is the right word. But this cat was hurt to the core, and in return he did something heinous, man. And the only credit I can give him is at least he didn't murder those children, but somebody else's child is gone and their mother. And again, every adult failed in this fucking situation. And now we got two little brothers without parents, man.
Yep.
Wow. Yep.
All right,
What
old
you what
man.
you got,
Mm.
old man?
I ain't
I
got
don't
nothing,
care.
man. These kids
I
are
don't
fucked
give
up
them.
forever.
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
you said he didn't kill those kids. He didn't kill them physically.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Those little boys grew up a whole lot,
Yeah.
mentally.
because of this situation. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, ladies, let this be a PSA. Be mindful, be careful when you bring it around.
Yeah, man.
Vet everybody.
Men too.
Teachers,
Men
yeah,
too.
man, everybody. Just vet them all.
Because there's
They
some
gonna-
nasty ass bitches out here that touch your kids too. So you just
That's the
be
truth.
mindful,
That's
because
the truth.
people out here don't get. It's more people that's fucked up than a good in this world. Just remember that.
Right. And you ain't gonna get no $1 billion settlement.
What's
That
the
part.
chances of you finding 2 killers to fuck?
Wow.
That's come on. God damn. That's a
man,
dope stand-up joke.
Go.
Yeah,
That's it,
man.
bro.
Damn.
You slammed the door on that one, kid.
That's the
That's
dope finisher.
That was it. The closer.
Mhm.
Speaking of Diddy situations, man, this